Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. Last time I did these two levels, Air Crash and the Eel Deal. This time I am tentatively doing the other three. I really just don't want to do this level for some reason. I don't know why. It's not like it's going to be the worst ice level in the game or anything, but it's just still... I suppose something that I could talk about that is maybe a weakness of Crash in comparison to something like Super Mario 64 is that you are flat out required to beat every single level in the even in any percent. You have to enter every level and you have to collect every crystal. Like the gems is where the actual completion would come into play. Why did I think that would work? I should know better than that. Whatever. Okay, well, that at least didn't hurt me. Oh, hey, the red gem. I got the red gem last episode from the secret exit in Air Crash. It led me to the red gem. Hey! Okay. Anyway, what was I on? Oh yeah, Super Mario 64. There are really only two, well, besides like boss battle levels, which you're not required to get the collectible in the boss level. You're just required to beat the boss, which I guess collectible being stars. I don't know why that would be potentially considered a spoiler, but yeah, they're besides like just beating bosses, there are only really two instances where you're required to get specific stars, and even one of those instances you're just required to get a star, which is in the first level of the game. The only other time where you're required to get a specific star would be the second water level, which there's a certain star you're required to get to advance, I guess oh yeah, forgot about that trick. If you like spin, it just cancels. I want to potentially get these boxes, yep. So yeah, I'm gonna blow up some TNT, I guess. Right? That worked. Good. So yeah, outside of those two examples, you're pretty much able to get the required amount of stars. Just basically have your choice. Like even if you just want to beat the game, you don't want to go for 100% or anything. You have a choice of like which levels do you want to do, and even if you are going for 100%, you have a choice of which order you want to take them out in. Is this important at all? This box? Like, that's something I always do, because there's a level early on that you can't beat until you've unlocked a certain power-up in Mario 64. Well, I mean, you can beat it, well, I guess, yeah, you can get, like, all but 1 stars, and I guess you technically, can get the last star in that level, but, it is, not the intended method, I don't think. Though I usually just save that level for after I've gotten that power-up unlocked. But in Crash, you can't do that. You saw last episode, you think they're just freaking fast in this level? Yeah. I'm gonna get past it. Anyway, you saw last episode, really? I did Air Crash. Yeah, I did Air Crash it. I couldn't get all of the boxes in Air Crash because, there's a secret entrance in, I had to get from, like, another level, which is not in this warp room, otherwise, you know, I would have done it first, like, you know, I did secret exits to get to Red Gym before I did this level, because I knew the Red Gym was going to be required. But, you know, I can't just save Air Crash for later. I have to do Air Crash now, even though, I know I can't complete it. Let's see. Okay, that worked. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's one major, well, not really major, but it is a drawback of Crash in general, because I think all three of the Crash games do that. Like, mostly with, like, colored gems and such. I think, Crash 2, to my knowledge at least, I could be proven wrong later, but I'm just staring at this, but anyway, to my knowledge, Crash 2, there's no instance where you have to, come back with a colored gem they would get later on in the game. I think all of the colored gems are pretty much just, if a warp room requires it, chances are you're going to get the colored gem in that warp room, just from a different level. Yeah, let's just do something with that. Come on, yeah, good. That icicle scares me. I think everything about this level scares me, but anyway, but the secret entrances, that is something that you have to get later and come back and use those to come back to the level to get the, like, I guess the box gem in the case of Air Crash. It was the, red gem in the case of, Snow Go, was it? I forget what that first snow level was called. Oh hey, it's a porcupine. Okay. So yeah, there's like not very many of those anyway, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. Oh, I guess that was the nitro box already. Yeah, this is looking like it's gonna be a not very progress-filled video. And then I die before I get to a checkpoint. Okay. Now this looks not the greatest. Yeah, I pretty much knew that was gonna happen. Fortunately, it's an easy fix. Alright. Alright, that worked. Right. This surely can't be as fast as the other ones were. I mean, that was in like a skull type area. Oh, and there's a frickin' porcupine, of course there is. Oh god. Okay. So, yeah. Icicle. I think you can get the icicle to kill the seal if you want to. Not that it's particularly required. Alright. Is this it? Just 3 boxes? I'm going to hope that it is. And no bonus. That's always good, right? use the momentum. Oh well. You know, that might as well just have not been a... Whatever, these bonuses really aren't that fleshed out usually. It's the secret areas you have to watch out for. And... okay. A box was the survivor. Let's wait okay. And we succeeded the bonus. It's always nice to see. I did not get to life. Oh well. Checkpoint. Alright. I have to wonder though, since I got the nitro switch in the red gym area, if there are like just any... Did I hit a switch? I'm going to assume I hit a switch. I have to wonder if there are like any nitro in this area that I just that I'll just never see. Oh good, I did get enough boxes, which were 124. Good, good. So I have a choice. Which one do I want to do? Do I want to do the fun-looking polar bear level, or do I want to do the not so fun-looking boulder level? You know, we're just gonna do it. Alright. Polar bear. So, this is pretty much replacing the hog levels of the first Crash game. And yeah, that happens. Get used to stuff like that. Also get used to seeing frost. Why was I gonna say frosticles? I don't think that's actually a word. Yeah, there are usually these very tight sections with ice physics that you have to somehow get around. I'm gonna use the D-pad. I think that's probably the best of ideas. So yeah, let's see. Oh hey, D-pad works. Good. I mean, yeah. The game was designed with the D-pad in mind, since D-pad didn't exist at the initial launch of this game. Why did I say the D-pad? The analog stick didn't exist. You know what I meant. At least I hope you know what I meant. Nitros, always not a pleasure to see. These whales that... I think the water is way too shallow to support these whales, but then again, maybe it's not. Oh. Had a bit of a slowdown there, but I made it through it. And here's another tight section. Yep, I failed it. Okay, that just seems like there isn't enough land for Polar to jump. And yes, the bear's name is Polar. I don't think I've said that yet. I wonder if it says that in the manual or not. 'Cause I know Crash Team Racing confirms the name. I don't know if the manual had it as well. The manual for this game. Please. Please. Tell me. That the box I missed is in this section. I did not get the other box. Oh, this is not good. I'm going to get a pity checkpoint at some point, which I'll take because that'll just minimize the amount of time that I have to waste. Might be this box that spawns it. I'd imagine. I don't see where else it would spawn. Is this it? Okay! I don't have to replay the level. Now this boulder level really shouldn't take that much time. So I'll probably just do it and save the boss for next time. Although the boss is just gonna be a joke anyway, so like I might as well just do both. I might. Let's see. Yeah, more of these bouldery stuff. Yes, that's exactly what this is. Bouldery stuff. Let's see. Oh, okay. That works. Also, I think this is the introduction to the electric fence mechanic. Let's see. So we got this branching path, which has electric fence mechanics. And yeah, that was not very expansive, but whatever. Also, the boulder pretty much just removes the electricity. I thought you just jump over something that's pretty freaking necessary. Let's see. Although I don't suppose the electricity is very accurate. Doesn't seem to be very accurate. Like just pretty much everything that like every instance of like electric-based attacks, just I have to just sit there and wonder about. I don't know. What was that? I don't suppose I'm gonna make it this time. Okay, there's the bridge that's gonna destroy the boulder. And there's a bonus. Because it just doesn't seem like it would work. Well, it wouldn't work. But I think that's what I'm trying to get at. Wonder what that... Oh, I guess that... Yeah, I'm just not messing around. I'm just... very basically designed bonus area. Nothing really to it. This might be the last boulder chase section. Just maybe get the boxes. That would be good. see. Oh good, I'm getting boosties. Whoa, remember to jump. And remember to get boosts. Remember to get boosts. Because... Shoot. And get that one. Now pray you have every single box. Which is 57 of them. So yeah, that took like no time at all. That was good. And the boss is going to take even less time than that. So yeah, those were some very short levels there. But it's fine. There's like... I mean, I guess the amount of gems is going to be an indicator of
10 of 25 crystals. You're on your way. I'm running low on power, so communication from this point will be difficult. Again, be wary of the pathways between warp ruins. Remember, I'm counting on you.
I guess I can continue my thoughts from earlier about just what I was talking about with Super Mario 64, of how you can basically just skip some of the levels you don't like. Like say ice levels. You're never required to enter an ice level if you just want to beat the game. I guess something that they could do to like implement that well, the remakes could do implement that is just make only 20 crystals be required, but you'd have to still get a certain amount of crystals to advance, like maybe make it in increments of 4 as opposed to increments of 5, like collect 4 crystals to advance to the second warp room, and then from there, as long as you have 8 from anywhere, you can advance to the third. I don't know, it's just... Of course, that would probably be fairly impossible to implement in Crash 1, but they could do something like that with Crash 3 as well. But I suppose, I mean, it's fine. I usually go for 100% in these types of games. Well, in this game, I guess. I actually have... Well, hold on. Cortex is going to speak now.
Good show, Crash. The Komodo brothers obviously lacked your mettle. But now is not the time to get cocky. There are still many crystals to obtain. Remember, the world is counting on you.
Anyway, like I was saying, I've actually never gotten completion in Crash 3. I mentioned, I think maybe last episode, maybe that was in a failed recording, but I did mention that with Crash 3, there's really only one secret that you need a guide for. I never found that secret. Like, until I went to college and I like watched a Let's Play or something. I saw that and I'm like, huh, that is the most just not even remotely, what am I sorry, not even remotely obvious secret. That's just something that I don't know how people would have discovered that. And also something that does hurt Crash 3 in this regard is that last episode I didn't bring any special attention to it. When I got the secret exit, it warped me to a different warp room, which means that you can see how many secret exits there are, which there are 5 secret exits. you are never shown how many secret exits there are in Crash 3. So yeah, that is maybe something that the remakes could fix for Crash 3. So obviously I've say they're the hint system, but I guess if you're convinced that you have everything in a certain level, but you just want to double check with the rules that I had discussed, you know, you could have just paid for the hint, but then gotten the refund whenever whoever says there are no more hints for you to get for this level. So yeah, it would be like basically there wouldn't be a risk there. But if there were a secret, you would actually know that, which is something that would very much be necessary for that one secret. Also, there's another secret I never got, but that's just because I guess never thought to fiddle with something that Crash 3, a new thing that Crash 3 implements that wasn't in this game, which I guess I have no reason to not spoil, but I won't anyway. But that's for another day, I suppose. Not this one. Road to Ruin. I don't know which of these levels I'll do next. Yeah, I'll see about it. I don't know. We got some bear levels. Sure, I guess. Anyway, I've rambled enough. Goodbye.